Tonight we're having an honest conversation about domestic violence in same-sex relationships.
And we're also questioning whether more could have been done to save the victim's life. CBS 46's Brittany Miller joins us in studio. And Brittany, this is a topic that is rarely discussed, but it's real.
Yeah, and I sat down with the victim of domestic violence today, a counselor and a community activist. All of them said the same thing. They really emphasize the silence that surrounds homosexual stories of domestic violence. And tonight they are sharing their truths, all in hopes of saving someone else. For years, renowned author J.L. King suffered in silence.
The day I did the Oprah show, he was in the audience, and he sat there, he looked at me the entire time like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
As he introduced the world to the subculture of the down low, he says his boyfriend was beating him up.
One night he came home and he was upset because of something I had done or said, and he took a baseball bat and hit me across the head with it.
King says his abusive partner threatened to kill him.
And I didn't say anything for years. This is the first time I really have talked about it.
It's after he heard Dunwoody teacher Roy McClendon Thompson allegedly shot and killed his boyfriend, James Curtis Jones. Police say that relationship became violent over alleged infidelity.
26% of gay men are either stalked, raped, or physically abused by an intimate partner.
Counselor RODERICK Watkins and activist ANTOINE says fear keeps victims silent. Fear of what others will think, fear of looking weak.
It's two men. It's two men. You should be able to protect yourself.
And fear of police.
As a black man, I just immediately, I'm triggered by any interaction with police.
But in this case, Jones reportedly called police before he was shot and killed.
The fact that you have two men, it would not be treated with the same ferocity as maybe if it was a heterosexual relationship.
All three believe police need additional training to get rid of any homophobic stigmas.
So I think if they go to somebody's house and they see two very masculine men together, that may confuse them to say, well, who does what and why is this? And I don't understand what's going on here.
King's message to other victims: seek help.
It's easier said than done, but you got to take that first step. If not, you can end up being dead.
Very serious stuff there. So all three of them believe Monday's murder could have been prevented. They say community leaders and pastors need to openly talk about these issues, these very silent issues, and police also need sensitivity training. I'm also working to understand exactly what officers did in that specific case after the victim reportedly called police that night before he was shot.
Yeah, because loved ones, as you said, they want to know, could this have been prevented? What about other departments? Are they opening up, revealing how they handle same-sex domestic abuse cases?
So I did reach out to both Atlanta Police and DeKalb County Police. I have some of their policies right here. Both of them say that they treat all domestic situations the same, and that they will treat people with dignity and respect. DeKalb, though, they go into a little bit more detail, saying that their primary focus is to first find the aggressor, and then they have to make sure or see if they're going to make an arrest. If they don't make an arrest, they will also ask the victim if they want to get some help, some resources, and even find shelter.
They got to justify, too, if they don't make an arrest.
Right, and put that in the report.
It also seems at the root level that folks need mental health counseling, how to deal with conflict resolution, how to maybe deal with rejection in a peaceful way. You know what I mean? Like teach kids.
Before it happens.
Right.
Before it happens. Sure. Well, eye-opening, Brittany. Thank you.
Thanks.